Welcome back everyone, SweetBattlescars here, and I am back with another unboxing video. Today we're gonna look at the Figma Lucina figure by Max Factory. This is the first and only entry in the Fire Emblem Awakening series of figures. And I say first and only because I am hoping that there will continue to be more figures in this series of Fire Emblem, which is a series that I love and cherish very much. So here's hoping that Max Factory gives us more figures, that have to do with Fire Emblem. I hope to see a Marth or maybe a Roy or anyone else. I know that they are not in Fire Emblem Awakening, or they're not really part of that game, although I think technically they are. If you get the DLC, I think you actually get to see some of those guys. But technically and officially, this is the first and only figure so far. And it's been a very difficult figure to obtain. I fortunately was able to pre-order my months ahead of time, and so this only came out, I believe, in August of this year. Of course, I am now only getting to it because I haven't had much time and it's been sitting on my desk, and of course it's been bothering me, so I have to finally open the box and get the figure out. So I just showed you a little bit of the box. We have some nice snapshots of the figure here in the back of the box. With all the accessories that it comes with. We have a nice close-up of Lucina's face there. Very nice, with her mask on and her sword. And a little close-up of her just standing there. So, nice box, your typical Figma box. And I'm gonna go ahead and open this for the first time ever. I haven't even looked at the figure. Alright, so that came off easily. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and open it from the bottom side. I of course try to take care of my boxes as best I can, so I hate kind of wrinkling and damaging my boxes. So I'm gonna set this aside for now, and I'm gonna get a better camera angle here so we can really view this figure. There we go. I think that's good enough for now. Alright. Oh man, this is a nice figure. So like I said, it's becoming a little difficult to get this figure. I got it for retail price, but now I've seen it on eBay and Amazon, and it's going for about $100, I would say, although I've seen it for maybe $85, $95 here and there, but pretty much $100 so far as of now. Last time I checked, which I think maybe was about a week ago. So yeah, the price is going kind of high. It's becoming pretty rare and difficult to find this figure. So it's unfortunate for those people who are Fire Emblem Awakening fans and were not able to get one of these. And let me tell you, it is a nice figure. It's a very awesome figure. So there she is. Hope my camera focuses. Yeah, there we go. I feel like it's kind of blurry. Okay, that's much better. So first we're gonna just admire the figure and just have a quick look at it. It looks very nice. Very nice job on this figure. I think maybe my light is too bright. That's why it's my camera's having a hard time focusing. We're gonna get these lights a little further away. There we go. Hopefully that made a difference. So yeah, we're gonna go over the joints and everything, but I'm just taking a minute here to admire the figure. Very awesome little figure. Very nicely done. Very well made. So we're gonna carefully put it aside here. And it does come with a few accessories that we're gonna take a look at in just a second. But first, we are gonna look at the articulation of the figure. I guess before we should look at the paint job, I'm trying to examine it here as best I can, as best as I can here. I don't see anything wrong with it. Everything is nicely dialed in. Very nice little golden details there on her attire. Not much of a paint job, I would say. I mean, they did paint some little details like that one there, her little scarf or cape, whatever that she wears. And as far as details, it's just mainly like lines here, golden used with, of course, they were done with gold paint. So some details here as far as lines, and not much as far as other things that were painted. I don't think like these parts were actually painted. I think that's the color of the plastic. So, but very awesome figure nonetheless. Okay, so there is the figure. As far as articulation goes, her head does move side to side, but her chin starts rubbing up against those pieces there of her, I guess, her neck, her collar. Yeah, see, I don't want to scratch anything. I think I just scratched her little cape a little bit. Her hair also will hit these areas if you're not too careful, so just bear in mind that you have to have some caution when trying to move her head around. Otherwise it does move side to side a little bit. You have some room in there, but gotta be careful with it. Her little collar and cape will get in the way, as well as her hair. As far as shoulders go, she does have this little bit of armor, and of course that's gonna hit her little scarf there, her cape. So that's about as much as I'm willing to take it. I don't want to scratch anything, so I'm not gonna take it any higher. Her shoulder is on a ball joint, so it will pretty much go all the way around. Like so. And then up, as I showed you before. And I'm sorry, my camera keeps going out of focus. Alright, on her elbow, we have another ball joint, as you guys can see there. Take a look at this one as well. So there you go. It goes up about that much. And then down. And then we've got another little ball joint on her wrist. You guys can see there that we have some movement there. Very nice. She's got very skinny arms. Very long. Of course, she is, her hips are on another joint there. You guys can see the little joint there. There you go. Her legs, hips will go up about that much, I would say. And of course, you start hitting her little dress here. Not dress, but her tunic, I guess. So I wouldn't take it much higher than that. And it will go up about that much. And of course, you see this is flexible. So I wouldn't want to put too much stress on it though, because then you might start ripping or breaking that little edge there. So I wouldn't take it much higher than that. And we've got another ball joint at the knee. And I think you can spin it around a little bit. And then we've got, of course, another ball joint at the ankle. And no joint on the toes. Alright, so I think that's I think that pretty much covers articulation. I do think you can, yeah, there we go. So her cape is also on a couple of ball joints that you can see right in there. Come on, focus, camera, focus. So you can see the little ball joints in there. And so you will get some movement with her cape, just kind of for poses and whatnot. She's got her little, for her sword here, which will move a little bit too. It's free. So you can get some movement out of that. It's where she places her sword, and I think that's about it as far as articulation goes. Let's put the figure here. I think she should be able to stand on her own. There you go. She's standing on her own. Not too difficult to make her stand on her own. And let's see here. She does come with a few extra heads, or head, I guess. This is the her hair with her mask here with short hair. Focus. There you go. You can see her little mask there. Her blue hair, short hair. And I'll show you how to exchange it or swap it in a second here. And this is her. She's got a slight smile there, a very shy smile there. You can kind of see this is a different face. And she does come with her iconic sword here. Very nice sword. Very nicely detailed too. Very nicely painted. You guys can see there a close-up of it. Very nice. I like it a lot. And she does come with this, I guess, shorter version of it for her to wear or put in here, like so. I can show you guys here with a little bit of a close-up. There you go. Should just... There you go. Just go in there like so. So she can actually carry her blade with her. There you go. The camera focused. So yeah, this will come off easily. And we could just put it in there. So the whole sword won't fit in there, of course. So you just need the little handle just for show. So there you go. She's carrying her blade in place. So aside from that, she has, of course, her Figma base, which we don't really need right now, I think. I guess we'll get it out of the box just in case, or sorry, the bag. In case we need it. But yeah, this is the your standard Figma base with the little plastic arm to hold up the figure in case you need some support. And she has a few extra hands. So I think a couple of them fell off. Yeah, there you go. There you go. We have this one here. And we're still missing one more. I don't know where that went, but I don't know. Maybe it's just one. I don't know if I'm missing an extra one. It seems that there should be a hand that goes in there, but I don't see it at the moment. So if I find it later, I'll put it in there. But maybe that's it. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Maybe that's just for her sword. So maybe it only comes with one because she only has one sword after all. So yeah, that's definitely for holding her sword. Or actually, no, maybe that's it for her sword. Anyway, no big deal. If I find it later, I'll just put it in there. I don't see it now. Alright, so let's swap out her face, her head. So her head comes out like so, and there's a little peg there. Just like most Figmas. Come on, focus, please. There you go. And let's see, so we should be able to take off, yep, her hair. The front of her hair comes off like so. And if you want to swap out her face, you just take out the original face and put in this one with her little shy smile. Very nice shy smile there. There you go. Looks pretty nice. And then, of course, if you want to have her mask on, I'm gonna do it with this serious face. I think that suits her mask. Actually, we need the whole head, actually. So you discard this hair, that whole entire head, actually, and take this one with the short hair. Pop out the hair and the mask, which is one solid piece. Like so. Put in the face. And then the hair. And there it is. Very nice. Then we just okay. It's gonna take some time to place this little peg in the neck. It's always a little snug. Alright, so here we go. Second try. There you go. Now we got it. So there she is. Looking very cool. Alright, now we can make her hold her blade. Take off this hand. And I think we're gonna use this one. Alright, so hopefully I always tend to damage the hands a little bit when I'm trying to put the swords in. Hope I don't do it this time. Although, yeah, okay, the hand is pretty flexible, so it shouldn't be a problem. There you go. Nothing too difficult. So yeah, there you go. She holds her hand, her blade, pretty nicely. It's solid. It doesn't it doesn't move around. It's nicely in there. It's not gonna go anywhere. And then for the base, of course, she has a little slot in there for the arm. I guess we need, okay, there's a little peg that we need to take out. The arm goes in there like so. And there you go. All right, so the arm does get in the way of the cape a little bit, so you guys can see that in order to put the little cape in there, you kind of have to move the cape around in the arm so that you can have both the arm and the cape in place. Kind of play around with it a little bit. So there you go. Not bad. It's a very nice figure. I'm gonna move the camera down a little bit so you guys can see it maybe a little better. There you go. And maybe she doesn't need her base. I'm just, using it to give her that extra support, but maybe she doesn't need it. She may be able to stand on her own just fine, but there's the figure, guys. Very nice looking Lucina figure. Definitely the first Lucina figure that we see like this. Of course, there's an amiibo version of her, but yeah, nowhere near as nice and detailed as this one. Yeah, this figure is pretty awesome. There you go. So we're gonna put it aside. We're gonna maybe put this aside a little bit, and just for comparison, for size comparison, we're gonna bring in a an older Figma, although not by much. But this is the Guts from Berserk Figma. Slightly bigger than Lucina, of course. Yeah, you would assume that he would be taller than her. But there you go. Two very awesome sword fighters, very badass in their own way. So just for size comparison, yeah, Guts is probably about maybe an inch and a half, almost 2 inches taller than her. Maybe not much, but yeah, they definitely look to scale. If I imagine that Guts and Lucina ever met, I think that's probably their height, their respective heights. But anyway, just for size comparison, just for kicks, we're gonna leave Guts to the side there because Figma is the center of this video. So, I mean, not Figma, Lucina. So, there you go, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I am very happy with this figure. I'm very happy that we got a Figma Fire Emblem character finally, and I'm very glad that it's Lucina. I'm very hopeful, and I assume that it's not gonna be the last in the Fire Emblem Awakening universe. I really hope that we see more characters make it to the Figma, that they get the Figma treatment. And so yeah, I hope it's not the last. I hope we get a whole lineup of Fire Emblem characters. So there you go, guys. Again, I give this figure, I don't know, I never have like a scale for reviewing, but thumbs up, whatever you want to call it. 10 out of 10. Very awesome figure. If you happen to find it at a reasonable price, which is around maybe $50, that's what I think would be reasonable for this. Maybe even less, maybe 45, 40 around there. I say go for it. Unfortunately, right now I see it going for about maybe $100. That's really pretty much the base price that I see it online for. So yeah, not gonna happen. I don't think anyone should pay that much for this figure. So anyway, guys, that's just my opinion. Thank you again so much for watching. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next unboxing video. I'll see you guys next time.